Hi everyone, Cendril here, along with Finn.
Hello everybody, Nice Garlic, aka Finn Feather Dragon here.
It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Spirits feel neutral today. We're back to living off the land. If you have adult barn animals and space left in your barn, there's always a chance one of your animals could give birth. Something to keep in mind. Although we have not seen that.
There must be something you have to hit to make it happen.
Heading to town today just for fun. Today is Festival Day.
Woo!
So we have the Festival of Ice, which is where? I forgot last episode.
Marnie's farm.
Okay. So there's something I want to talk about today, because the day will be short because of the Festival of Ice. And, it's a few comments I've gotten, over, I don't know, I'd say the past, hey, it's a large iridium egg. Over the past, I don't know, few weeks, I would say, from streaming. And it's people saying, why don't you stream on YouTube, which I can do now. Why don't you stream on both? Things like that. So I decided to look into it, and I'm going to talk about what I found in this episode. Because why not? Because I can. I should do this in a big update episode or something, but I'll talk about it.
Stardew's become.
Yeah, it is kind of what Stardew has become, but I'll talk about it a little here before I make one of those videos sometime in the future. Could be months for all I know.
He remembers.
It's if I care enough to be brutally honest. I mean, I care, but it's just like, do I really want to make a video about that? Because very few people watch my update videos when I have them anyway, so...
Right.
Even though they're really important... Oh, sheep doesn't have a... Even though they're really important, because I talk about stuff like this, but then people don't watch, so whatever. I found a way to stream both on YouTube and Twitch. It's a not a place, but like a software or something. I don't know exactly what you want to call it. Called not Respawn. I'm a gamer, so it's Respawn. I have the page saved, so don't worry about that. Basically, yeah, Restream, something like that. Anyway, it's a place that I found that what you do is you run OBS So for those of you who don't know how you stream, if you have a program like OBS, you take OBS and run it. Basically, you put in the settings for OBS near Marnie's Ranch. Okay, you were right. To run OBS through Twitch, or through YouTube, or through YouTube Gaming, or whatever it is. But you can only do one at a time. Because you can only have one setting open at a time.
Right.
Well, what this service does is you stream OBS through it, and then it basically streams it to everywhere else. So you just go through their servers, and then their server streams it to everywhere else you want it to go.
The first thing I'm thinking of, if you do that, that would cause some seriously horrific lag on both sides.
See, I looked into that, and people, a lot of people that like commented on it and stuff said that it takes no extra bandwidth and no extra, that there's usually no extra lag. And the reason for that is you're still streaming just to one place, and then their servers are doing the rest.
Oh, so their servers are doing the
sense.
rest of the effort.
Yeah,
whatever.
Which makes sense. Now, I didn't look at like pricing or anything, so I don't know if this is free. It said start free, and I don't know if there's like a limit onto how much I could use it, or...
It's probably 1 month free or something.
Yeah, so I haven't looked completely into that. I just saw this, and I did this like an hour before we started doing this. Like, that's what I've spent quite a bit of today on. Oh yeah, we have the fishing. The fishing. So I looked into that. And if it's either free, but I can only have, like, streaming to 2 places at once or something, like they put a limit like that, that's fine, because all I want to stream to is Twitch and YouTube.
Right.
So that wouldn't be a big deal. If it's monthly, that's going to be an issue. Considering I am getting $1 through Patreon every month. So, if all of you would like to donate monthly, please consider doing that. I really need that. I really need that. So...
Or if you want to, there's also the tip jar.
There is the tip jar, but I really could use... Like, I would prefer people to start using Patreon, giving monthly... Like, a monthly donation. And it's at the beginning of every month, it'll charge you, and then it'll go into my PayPal account. That's how it works. It's very simple. It's just like, you just think of it like, it's not like a bill, but it acts like that, where you can just have it, like, automatically deduct monthly. That's how Patreon is. It'll just automatically charge you at the beginning of the month. I believe it's the 3rd or 5th. I forget exactly when it does it, but it's at the beginning of the month, and it goes straight into my PayPal account. So, please consider doing that, because having a monthly semi-stable income of any sort would be extremely beneficial to me. So, please consider doing that. So anyway, if it's monthly, this like a monthly at all, this thing, I'm not going to be able to do that. But we'll see. Like I said, I didn't look too much into that part. So I do have a way to do it. But there's one thing I wanted to talk about that I didn't tell you before I started this. It's the biggest problem I have with doing this. I would have 2 different sets of chat going at the same time. So I would have a Twitch chat going for the people watching on Twitch. And I would have a YouTube chat going for those people watching on YouTube. And I only have one monitor, and some of the games I play are full screen. Especially the ones I'm streaming right now are full screen. Well, Last Remnant is. I play it full screen. So the way I keep up with Twitch chat is I use my tablet that I have. But I don't have like a second monitor. I'm not a big streamer or anything. I don't have a second monitor to well, I have a really old monitor, but I'd have to set it up. I'd have to find a place for it. And then I'd have to have YouTube chat on there, then the Twitch chat, keep up with both of those and the game. Like, I think that's a bit much for me.
You would almost need a second or third person wherever you're streaming from just to keep track of the chats and ask questions as you're going.
Yeah, I'd have to have, like, you like this every time I stream, and I'm not going to do that. I'd have to have, like, a moderator with me at all times feeding me questions. Especially if a lot of people end up watching on YouTube just because it's more convenient for them. Mm-hmm. I would have to do that. And I've thought about streaming on YouTube. And I may give that a try and see how many people watch through there. I want Twitch to work because that could be another source of viewers, different viewers, than YouTube. Because many people don't go through, like, YouTube stream, from what I understand. Like, it's a good way for the audience you already have to watch you. But I don't think you get a lot of new viewers through it. I don't think a lot of people just, like, look through YouTube streams like they do Twitch. People will go to Twitch and then look for random streams of X game or whatever.
Well, Twitch is known as a streaming site also, so if someone wants to watch a stream, they'll probably go to Twitch.
They'll probably go to Twitch.
YouTube.
Right, exactly. Which is why I've been trying to get people to go to Twitch to watch me. Mm-hmm. But that has not been going well at all, so...
But if you could get to, like you said, you had a moderator, we could see what happens. But it just almost sounds like it might be more of a headache than it's worth, depending on how it goes.
It sounds like it's going to be way more of a headache than it's worth. Like, the biggest problem for me would be chat. I don't know how I would have both chats open at the same time and keep up with both of them.
You have to have your tablet next to you and your phone next to you or something.
I couldn't read off my phone. So I don't. It's why I use the tablet for it, because it's easier for me to read. And right. I can read what people are saying. Because the very first stream I did use my phone, and it was hard to keep up.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. It's a great idea. Like, let me say that. It's a fantastic idea. I just don't know how well I would execute it. And that's the problem. So
you might need to just do like a dry test run of it or something just to see how it could work.
We'll have to see. Like, I'll have to completely change up everything I have, because I would have to have a second monitor or something to be able to have both chats open at the same time.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Festival of Ice. I am ready to compete. Let's do that. So anyway, that's where I'm at with that. For the few people that have asked me lately just about something about either YouTube or streaming both. That's where I stand on both. I've been wanting to try YouTube, so I might try that just with some game. Just pick a random game and do that. Mm-hmm. But both would be difficult. For the reasons I didn't think it would be. Like, I thought it would be because I may not be able to do it, like, internet-wise. But from what everybody says, if you can stream, from all these reviews and stuff that I saw, that if you can stream one, you know, it'll be fine. So we'll see. It's something to test, but like I said, I'm gonna have a lot a tougher time with it than, for different reasons. Like, I thought I'd be tough, but now for different reasons, I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
Well, if nothing else, you at least just test it out and see how it goes, if it's going to work or if it's going to be abysmal until you fix everything up.
I don't even know how I would go about it. I really don't. Like, where would I put the monitor? How would I have the monitor?
I don't know how much room you have on your desk setup or anything, but
don't.
just...
That's...
Well, then, like you said, pay attention to the game and swiveling between the monitor and your tablet and keep track of everything and possibly getting owned in the game because you're distracted.
I see these... Like, I see streamers who have, like, multi-monitor setups. They have them side by side.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I don't have a place for it. So, like, I can't just be turning my head every few seconds. I couldn't pay attention to the game. Like, I have a hard time paying attention to the game and glancing down at my tablet as is.
Right.
Like, you know, I catch myself screwing up quite a bit in game.
And having 2 or really 3 screens to watch too would just be horrific, sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, it would overload me. But I mean, I'm not complaining. If enough people want that, I'll figure it out somehow. But it's just like, not many people show up to the streams as is. Mm-hmm. So
if you could get a wider audience by being on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, it might be worth it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do before I even go down that road of streaming to both, I'm gonna test out some YouTube streams and see if a lot of people show up to those, and then if so, then I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be anything anytime soon. I can I can say that right now. Yay! I won.
Woo.
I'm a pretty good fisherman. 2,000 gold.
Nice.
I would like to donate this to somebody. Like you
I'll
should.
say-
You should donate to me.
I'll say one thing about this ice festival. It sure smells fishy.
Ha! Ha! That's a joke I would make.
Oh, that was like a dad level joke. Wow.
It's a joke I would make. But that's it. Like, that's all I got. I didn't want to answer a question because we really wouldn't have time for a question. Though I did end up just wandering around for a while to make sure I addressed everything. So,
Well, there's nothing wrong with running around in circles for a little bit. So
but that's no.
don't take the fish.
That's
Hey, could you talk to Penny while she's in bed before you go to sleep? I'm not sure.
Nope.
Probably. Nah, she's sleeping. Don't want to wake her up.
During the night, Sep gave birth to a baby cow. Oh.
Oh! Speak of the devil.
We must name white baby cow. Baby
Oh,
white
wow.
cow.
Well, speak of the devil.
I got nothing.
Kiki. I saw that go by.
Spell it. Spell it.
Kiki.
Sure.
I just saw it fly past when you're hitting the dice, so.
That works for me. Yay, new baby cow. So that's going to do it for this episode. Sorry for everybody I disappointed with that, which is probably the few people that cared. So, feel bad about it, but it's just.
It's the hard truth.
Yeah, it would just be now for different, like I said, for different reasons than I thought. And again, I don't even know if this system or whatever I did, which is what everybody recommends. It was like the only thing I could find to really do it. There was one to open up to OBS, have it to where OBS opens multiple times.
I don't think your computer could handle it.
That would be a disaster for me and my computer. Yeah, so that's a no-go there.
You would have to have a whole brand new spanking desktop that could actually handle that.
I'd have to have, because I bet that would split the bandwidth.
Yeah.
So I would have to have better internet and a better computer to do that for sure. With this system, or whatever, I'm gonna pull it up. What is it? Because I want to go over the name. I don't know if there's a white screen on OBS right now or whatever. Okay, no, it still shows the game. That's good. Restream.io. So there it is, if you all want to look at that.
Huh.
All one, Restream.io.
Yeah, looking at it, you get YouTube, Twitch, looks like 3 others I haven't heard about.
Yeah, there were some on there that I hadn't heard about. You know, some streaming services, which is interesting. But, yeah, you can set it up to stream to all of those at once.
Neat.
All I would do is Twitch and YouTube. But again, I don't know if there's a monthly cost with Restream.io. If there is, then I can't do that either. So, I'll try. Like, I always tell all of you that you can ask me anything, and you can suggest anything. Within reason, of course. And I'll always consider it.
Okay, I'm looking at it now, and I don't see anything that it wants me to pay.
Okay.
And let's see. There's large chat. Looks like it might just feed the chat directly to your stream. I'm not sure. Like you said, I'll have to play around with it more.
Yeah, there's like I just glanced at it. Like I spent a good chunk of today. Like I said, about an hour or hour and a half.
Yeah.
That's how I started my day, people. I decided to just look at stuff. To look at stuff for that. And that's what I've come up with. It would be hard for me the way I have things right now.
You can set a title, looks like, and everything too, and
Yes.
send out alerts on Twitch and Facebook, or on Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, it does everything that you can set up for like Twitch and everything else.
So it does a lot for you. Looks like.
I
That's
mean,
cool.
it's really neat. It's the best option that I found. But again, I don't know if there's hidden cost or I don't
Right.
know what all goes into it, basically. And the biggest problem for me still would be testing it out, getting all the settings down, if I could even use it, and then trying to keep up with two chats at once, which would be way harder than you think, especially if I get a lot of people watching on one end or the other.
Yeah.
Um,
Like you said, we'll just have to play around with it. So.
and don't expect anything anytime soon, but don't think I'll forget about it either. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. And show up to the streams. I stream, that will help a lot. If you want to see more streams, showing up to streams is a good way to get me to keep streaming. I stream every Thursday, starting at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please don't ask me to change it to every single time zone. I can't do that. Just use a simple time zone converter. Type
You can
in.
Google it.
You can Google it. It's not hard. I promise you. But 2 p.m. Central Standard Time is when I start, and I stream 3 hours till 5, and then I take a break, and then I stream. I go get dinner, and then I stream from 6 to 9 Central Standard Time. So you get 6 hours of streaming on Thursday and Sunday. I start at 2, and depending on how things go, I stream from 2.5 to 2.5 plus hours. Sometimes I stream like the usual 3. Sometimes I go over. Sometimes I do a little less if nobody shows up. So, or I just hit like a really good stopping point, and it's around that time. But those are the days that I stream right now. There will be more streaming after a few games come out in just a couple of weeks. I have some plans to do even more streaming. So, but again, that all depends on you all. You get more people to show up to the streams to check it out. Get more viewers. More people participate in chat, then I will be even more inclined to stream more. Never forget, you all are the lifeblood of the channel. And it's your views, your participation that keeps the channel rolling. Because I can put out videos, I can stream, but they really go when you all participate. So, like I said, suggestions, questions, comments, they're all welcome. I can't always give you the answer you want. That's just the sad fact of it. But I do try. And I do look into things for all of you. And like I said, I'll always try my best for all of you. I promise. So, even when I'm feeling bad or don't have a good answer, I'll do what I can. And that's what I do as your Let's Player. So, that's going to do it for this episode. I thank my beautiful girlfriend for indulging me here. So for Finn,
I've been Nice Guy Like. I'll see y'all later.
I'm Cendril9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone. Like, I want to give people everything they want. That's the kind of person I am.
Yeah.
Like, I do. I wanna make everything happy for everybody, but I just can't.
Well, you can't please them all.
No.
That's just part of it.
But it makes me sad.
It's okay, honey.
Because I do. I like to help people.
I know this sounds bad, but I don't know if I just got cynical working in the pharmacy for so long, but it got to the point where like I just gave up on helping some people. Some people were just beyond help. So
I know some people don't want help or don't
or they
care, or in this
or they
case,
walk or they walk over you anyway. Sorry.
yeah, yeah, that too, or like in this case, they're just trolls.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I don't really have anybody like that. But
Thankfully.
huh?
I said thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully. But I want to help as many people as I can and make this channel, happy for everybody.
Hmm.
But I know I can't do that, and it makes me sad. So I just try to do the best that I can and hope people accept that.